Hello everybody, back here again for our vlog a day, and today is Wednesday the 29th, and as you can see I'm sitting outside here. I got my lawn chair, enjoying myself, a little cigar to kind of, I don't know, just relax a little bit after the day I had. Got a few things done that were important around for me. I got a couple things sold on Craigslist, had a guy drive down from, I can't remember how he told me now, like Storm Lake or I don't know, somewhere like that. New Sharon maybe, I don't remember, hell, who knows. Anyway, had a caller on Hill talking about some stuff. Came down, ended up buying one of my items off Craigslist, which worked out really nice for me. Ironically, ended up buying another item I hadn't even put on Craigslist yet. I was kind of holding off selling it until I got a replacement for it, but worked out fine. I got a decent price for it. I was pretty happy with the price. He was happy paying it. It all worked out good. End up selling off a tool that I'd replaced with a nicer, larger, newer, I think much better overall tool, but it was an odd brand, like just a Chinese knockoff brand, and I paid 30 bucks less for mine than he paid me for the one I just sold him. And on top of that, I got a $79 like roll around stand with it too. So I was real happy with what I got out of it. The other piece I sold, I got him a little better deal on, I think, than the first one, but I'm happy with it too. I just have to go replace it now a little sooner, but with the cash from the two, I'll be able to do that. Hopefully come pretty close to buying the new replacement that I'm wanting. So the other thing I done today is I went to work on my ex's truck for her. Starter's been acting up. Had to hit it a few times with a hammer to get it started. I told her last time when I done that she was going to need to get it replaced. Probably it'd happen again to her. It might go 5 years, it might go 5 days, it may never start again. So last night was the time where it went out on her. It went out, of course, up on the square. Busy, can't really get to it and work on it there, so it kind of sucks. And it was pouring down rain. She didn't choose to crawl underneath it to hit it with a hammer. So she waited, and it was like midnight when I got the email. It told me to ask me if I'd work on it today. Went up, got it running, brought it home, and she wanted to see about getting it in the shop. I told her I can change the starter out, it's not that big a deal. So I went ahead and waited till she was going to work and that. Went over and got the truck, changed out, like put my ramps, my tools on stuff in the truck from the van. And didn't think I needed another vehicle. I probably could have taken the pedal bike. I could have taken the van over and just walked over there and got the truck. All the different things I could have done, but I didn't do it. Thought, oh, what the hell, it won't be that big a deal. And of course, got there, and the ends of the wires were so corroded and so corroded onto there, I couldn't get the bolts broke loose. So I ended up cutting the ends of the wires off the battery cable, thinking I was replacing a battery cable, 30 bucks or so, probably it's going to cost. But ironically, nobody in town sells it, and it sounds like nobody even has it. I had to order it directly from Dodge. It's got a wiring harness for the solenoid. It's got the wire that runs from the battery directly to the main breaker for the power cord, all that good stuff. So it was a big pain in the butt. So I went ahead and ended up giving up on it. Took the core back for the starter originally. The starter's like 100 and some bucks. So it's crazy expensive. The core on it was $62 for the damn core, which I thought was just an insanely high amount. But I got that returned. Ended up going to their parts store because they didn't have what I needed there. Actually walked all the way back to my place, got the bike. I got tired of walking around. It was raining off and on. I was going to wait and do it tomorrow, but when I went to leave with the truck, because I took all the tools over there to work on it, started raining. So I had to crawl into the truck anyway with the hammer, and I realized at that point I'm soaking wet. And I thought, screw it, you're already wet, you might as well say to hell with it and just fix the damn truck. So ended up doing that, soaking, dripping wet, dirty, muddy, just all that good stuff. It's concrete drive, but still it's just dirt and then on the ground. Spawn right at the truck, all that good crap. Walking from the first part store to get my bike to ride to the second one, saw my ex-sister-in-law, and she's like, just kind of waved her on the road and stuff. And she texted me about 10 minutes later and goes, was that you walking on the road? And I said, yeah. And she offered me a ride, and I said, no, I'm muddy and dirty enough that I'm not even getting my own vehicle. I'm going to go home and get my bike. So I went home, got my recumbent, used that to do the rest of my errand running and stuff, which worked out. Was able to rebuild the cables. They're not great by any means, but they're there, they're working. I've since texted her and told her if it was me, I would order a new battery cable directly from Dodge. I'm going to go ahead and probably look it up and see how much it'll cost to give her a heads up of what that will be. Also on top of that, the whole thing's kind of corroded. You can feel it's not really, it's got a lot of bad spots getting into that cable, and it's going to be a problem down the road. So now I'm just kind of, I guess, going myself a cigar, waiting for the sun to set, hopefully get a few pictures of that. So right now it looks like the cloud cover is a little too heavy. I probably won't really get any good photos, but there's an open spot way off in the distance. The clouds are moving pretty fast, so hope we don't get here. The open spot gets here pretty quick to get a few pictures. So I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Have yourself a safe and wonderful day.